but I will be in just a few moments. I have some really cool things that I want to show you. Something I keep saying in my whatnot, and I keep saying it over and over and over again. I've never actually shown it. So I want to actually show what I'm talking about. So I'm going to need some paper in order to do that. So I'm going to cut up some pieces of vellum because I need that. And I'm just going to cut them into little strips here. And then I'm going to show you the cool thing that I do. And I'm going to turn that on. There's going to be a flash of light when I turn my light on. Sorry about that. It's just the thing monitor adjusting to it. But I need some strips of vellum for this. So I happen to have vellum out from earlier when I made the anniversary card for my husband. So who else in here? Oh, I got, hi Sandy Beach, how are you doing today? Hey BD Crafts, yay, BD Crafts. Been a while, good to see you again. I was gonna say it's been a while, but you've been here recently, but it was a while before that. So just wanted to say that. There we go. So hello. Hi everybody. I'm a little bit earlier tonight just because I want to have a little bit of time to decompress with my husband before he goes to bed, because he's got to go into work early in the morning. IT, the role of an IT person's never over. So hi everybody. I hope everybody's doing well tonight. I hope it's been a good weekend for people. It's definitely been an eventful weekend, but let's try and focus on just some crafting stuff and see if we can, help each other through all of this. Is it right side up? I gotta wait 30 seconds. I stuck my hand in there and I gotta wait 30 seconds. Hey, Elena, good to see you. Yeah, okay, it is right side up. I'm gonna show the really cool thing that I keep talking about in all of my whatnot things that I've never actually shown, and I want to show what it looks like because it is the coolest thing. And I'm gonna use my markers to make it even better. I'm gonna use my markers to embellish it. So this is just kind of a little quick, hi, how you doing? Let's make some cool stuff with paper crafting, and I'll give you a really cool tip and trick with paper crafting kind of thing. That's really where I'm going with this one. Just a little bit of, just a little bit of decompression, banter, and emotional support background noise for anybody who needs it and wants it and, is interested in that. Because I have no problem being emotional support background noise for people. It's really not. I understand the need for emotional support background noise. Let's try those two. I understand that, for many people, emotional support background noise is just something to help their brains just relax and chill after, a day or several days, depending on what's going on. Let's see who else is in here. Hey, Amira, yay! Amira's in the house. Woot woot. Let's see. This is CC prepared. No, of course not. But I'm closer to being prepared. Hey, Erica. Yeah, Erica's in the house. Yeah, long time no see, Erica. So good to see you. Spent 3.5 hours freezing, watching a baseball game, doubleheader, finally warmed up. I don't want to chill. I don't blame you, Elaine. I wouldn't want to chill either. Did they at least win? I hope they at least won. That would be cool. So anyway, so I've got these strips of vellum here, and I've got a card front, and I need to make some card. That's a card base, and I need to make some card fronts. So I'm going to cut some paper down to make some card fronts, and I'm just going to do them in simple. Let's see, what am I going to do them in? Let's make some silver card fronts. How thick is this? It's 3.75. So 3.75, so we'll go for 3.75 is a half an inch short, so we'll go for 5 inches. So 5 by 3.75. So there'll be one card front right there made out of silver. And let's see what other colors I have in here. I have this gold one that is already at 5, so we'll make it 3.75, so it'll have the same ratio as the other one. So there'll be half an inch off of each side. So there's 2 of them. I got one out of gold, and let's see what other colors I have in here. Just trying to pick a nice color. Ooh, there's a pretty color right there. Ooh, that's a very pretty color. Y'all are going to look at that color and go, of course Chatty picked that color. Chatty loves that color. Chatty thinks that color is the best. So we'll do another one of these that's 5 by 3.75. So I'll cut the 5-inch one first. No, I'll cut the 3.75-inch one first because that gives me a bigger sheet the other way. Ooh, that is a bright reflecting light right into my eyeballs. So there's the 3.75 cut. And that gives me my 3 card fronts that I'm going to do this with. So I've got card bases that I can put these on, and I've got these little card fronts, and they're all the same size. I'm going to show you the cool thing that I keep talking about. Yeah, I know, not copper. Of course not copper. Cold and being in the rain is not fun. Yeah, that does suck. Won one, lost one. Well, at least you won one. At least they won one. At least it wasn't a total loss. A total wash. At least you didn't chill for nothing. So... hello, crafty friends. Oh, Valerie is in the house. Hey, Valerie. Woot, woot. Hi, Valerie. I forgot to mention in the rain. Oh, my goodness gracious. Oh, that's so bad. Oh, I hope you had an umbrella or something to keep you at least a little bit dry. Oh, my goodness gracious. All right, so I keep talking about this cool thing that you can do with the embossing folders, the little embossing folders. This doesn't work with the big 3-dimensional ones. This only works with the little ones. But I keep talking about this thing that you can do with these little embossing folders. So I'm going to get my little thing out and see if I can find all the plates that I need. Yeah, finding plates. Okay. These are ones that I'm keeping. These are 3 embossing folders that I bought that I'm keeping. These didn't end up on my whatnot, but they're just really cool ones. And if I ever find duplicates of them, the duplicates will end up on my whatnot. But you just feed the piece of vellum through the little gap that's in the embossing folder. And I think that's too wide a piece of vellum for this one. They have different size gaps in them. So this one's got a smaller gap, so it's going to be a smaller piece that feeds through. But you just feed it through, and then you've got this. So you've got this piece of vellum coming out both sides, and you've got this little idea of, or this little detail. And if I hold it up, I can see that it's even on both sides. So I'm getting the same amount of whatever detail it is in the embossing folder on both sides. And I'm just lining it up using the big dots. So I'm using the big dots so that there's the same amount of space between the big dots and the edge of it. And then set it down and then find a pressing plate. There we go. And see if that's enough pressure, which it is definitely not. That is definitely nowhere near enough pressure for this one. So we'll try putting another plate on top of it. And that may be too much. That's too much. All right, so we'll put some paper on top of it. I will get the right amount of pressure on this to make it work. Oh, I'm looking at an ad. That's not going to do very much good. Too windy for an umbrella. Oh my gosh. Funny conversation later. First ever time he trash talked the umpire. Oh, although he deserved it. Oh my goodness gracious. Trash talk the umpire. Right on. Especially if the umpire deserved it. One of my favorite lines, it's in a movie called The Air Up There, which almost nobody has seen. I absolutely love The Air Up There. And to tell you how much I love The Air Up There, I am not a basketball fan. It's not a sport that I follow because it's not contact enough. I like sports where they beat the snot out of each other. I mean, I like football and hockey. Those are my go-to sports. They are full-on contact sports. Basketball just doesn't have that for me. But I love the movie The Air Up There, even though it's a basketball movie. I just absolutely love everything. The music, the storyline, everything. I mean, it's predictable, but I love it. But it's got one of the best lines I've ever seen. This guy's talking to the ref. He says, "What are you, blind? Get a dog." I love that line. Funny. There we go. Now it's feeding through. I still don't think that's enough pressure on it. I can tell that's not enough pressure on it. All right, we'll put a little bit more on there. Wow, this thing is taking a ton of pressure to get any pressure into it. Okay, now I hear some crackling and stuff. Still not quite enough pressure, though. I can't believe how much this thing is begging for in order to get it to work right. I mean, my goodness gracious, how much does it want? I mean, holy smokey pokey here. These thin embossing folders really are very thin. There we go. Now we've got some pressure going on it. Okay. Da-da-da. There we go. Got it. So pull that out, and then you pull this off, and you've got this embossed piece, this embossed strip right here. And look how cool that is. And what you do is you take that piece and you put it on a piece of cardstock or a card front like this, and then you fold it over and you tape it down beneath it. So the adhesion is going on underneath it. That was a little too much pressure. This one ripped a little bit. But the adhesion goes on underneath it. And then you've got this beautiful little detail right there from this embossing folder and a piece of vellum. And the vellum attaches on the other side, so you don't even see where the vellum attaches, because one of the problems with vellum is that you can see the adhesive when you put the vellum down. And it's such a cool idea. I love that. He is normal, super sweet, no trash talk, is not in his wheelhouse. That umpire was bad. Oh, wow. I told him when it comes to sports, never force your folders or anything through your machine. You can break your folder and your machine. Yeah, I know. I'm very mean to my stuff. I really am. The WNBA might surprise you. Those ladies are physical, much more contact than the NBA. Really, I might have to watch some WNBA then. The thing that I don't like about basketball is if you run into somebody, it's a foul and they get free shots, and that's not right. You're supposed to be able to run into everybody. Oh, Kelly's in the house. Hey, Kelly. Good to see you. Oh, no, don't feel guilty. Wait, what am I feeling guilty about? Did I say I was feeling? I might be. I don't know. I couldn't even tell you. It's been such a day. See, I would attach that vellum with brads in the center of the flowers. Ooh, that would be super pretty. Ooh, Erica came up with a great idea. Use brads to attach the vellum this way. So you've got a brad there, a brad there, a brad there, and a brad there. That would be super pretty. That would be a really cool thing to do for this one. Yes, women can get vicious. Yes, women can get vicious. If you don't hit somebody, is it really a sport? See, Valerie and I'm right there with you, Valerie. I'm so right there with you. And then another idea that I have using a different folder. So that was the first one. So that's the first one right there. So that would be a card front, and then you'd put that on a card base. And I would actually double mat this one because of how small the card front is. But I would put another mat underneath it because I don't like that big a border around it. But of course, if you like big borders like that, then of course do it. But see how, oh, I need to raise this up some. That's too close. That's much too close. There we go. Raise that up some. But see how pretty that makes the card with just that nice little detail right there? I mean, that's just a really cool tidbit of stuff. I think that's so pretty. All right, this is another one that I'm keeping because I absolutely love. You know me in fall. I love fall. Now, again, if I find another one of these, I will sell any duplicates that I have, and there's a good possibility that I have a duplicate of it. But I haven't found a duplicate of this one yet, so unfold that one. So there's that right there. And then take another piece of vellum. And this one's got a wider shock through it, so I can use a wider piece of vellum on this one. And then this one, I'm going to show you another idea that I have, and I have no idea if this will work. I have seen people do something similar to this, but I personally have never tried it, so I have no idea if I'm going to be able to pull it off. So this is kind of noob with an idea. And I'm going to push it all the way over to the side so that I get these little ones will be full leaves, and then these bigger ones will be cut off. So these little ones will be full leaves. These two will be full leaves. These will be most of the leaf, but it'll be cut off a little bit. These will be most of the leaf, but it'll be cut off, and these will be cut about in half. So try that. I would put gemstones on the vellum instead of brads. Ooh, gemstones would also be pretty. True or a backed sentiment, Brad, Janet Brad. Sweet transvestite from transsexual Transylvania. I can't sing it. I can't sing it. I'm not on Whatnot. I can't sing. That's so annoying. I really love that. I have to honestly say that is one of the things that I like about Whatnot, is that I can play music and I can sing. Because I love to. I love doing both of those, but I can't do that on this particular platform because then I get copyright strikes. So there we go. Yeah, the Rocky Horror references are great. I almost called you Janet Doris. The gemstones look great, but I believe her point was to hold it without the adhesive. But that's true. But I mean, anything can be improved upon. Absolutely anything can be improved upon. So if there's other ideas that make it better, then by all means suggest them. So this is one, I didn't put too much pressure on this one. This one didn't split anywhere, but look how pretty that is. I mean, just to do that with just the copper background, to just fold it around to have that little copper background right there, just to have these beautiful little leaves sitting on there is just amazing. But I'm not stopping there. This time I'm going a little bit further. I'm going to do this. I'm going to take this and I'm going to pick some fall colors out of my favorite markers. So I've got my acrylic markers here. I absolutely love these. And I've got my glitter markers here. I absolutely love these. So I'm going to use both of these in this one. And I'm going to pull out fall colors. So I'm going to pull out a nice gold from this one and a nice orange. That's too bright an orange. I don't like that orange. Where's a good orange? This is a good, nice fall orange. That's a good, nice fall color. So, you know, a couple might still be a little bit green. Maybe pull out a green one. Oh, this color green, that would be pretty. What's another good fall color? I don't have a nice copper, but we'll start with those. I think she just didn't want to be able to see the adhesive. You could hide it behind the gemstones. Yeah, that's absolutely true too. It's nice to tease someone else. I usually am getting teased or begging to sing. No worries else. Now I'm going to use the debossed side. So this is the embossed side over here. This is where it's sticking up. Which side is it? Oh man, I can't tell. Which side is it sticking up? I can't tell. Hold on, I got to get real close to this and look at it. Okay, so this side's sticking up, so I'm going to use the part that's not sticking up. And I'm just going to sit here and I'm going to color in these leaves as best as I can. I'm trying to get the light right over it so I can just color in these leaves as best as I can with my acrylic and my glitter markers. Because I've seen people do this with vellum, but I've never seen them do it with an acrylic marker. I've seen them do it with other kinds of markers. What am I thinking of? I'm trying to think like gel pens and things like that. I've never seen somebody do this with an acrylic marker. So I'm just going to fill in this little outline right there where it is debossed and just fill it in with this little marker here. And in doing so, what happens is that that is now colored from the other side. And I don't have to worry about anything messing it up. And I did not do a very good job of that. Oh my gosh, let me go back and fix these. I did not do a very good job of filling that in. That's one of the problems with not being right overhead. I'm not right directly down on top of it because I can't get my head right underneath there, because then you wouldn't be able to see anything because my big old head would be wrecking the camera. And I don't even see my expandoed Google glasses. my little magnifying glasses. Of course I can't find them. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm so predictable. When it comes to stuff like this, I'm so predictable. Is Chatty going to be able to find it? No, of course not. They're hiding from her today. No, they are. They're really, truly hiding from me today. They have decided that they do not want to be a part of this, so they're not going to be a part of this. But just finish filling in all of the areas in here with this beautiful little acrylic marker. And then you've got this beautiful little leaf that's already colored in. Acrylic should just be more opaque. I haven't worked with vellum yet. Bingo! Valerie's got bingo. Let's do the time warp again. Oh my gosh, that is one of my favorite songs. Oh, how dare you bring up one of my favorite songs when I can't sing it? Because I can't sing it right now. It would be bad. It would be a very bad thing for me to sing it right now. Because, again, copyright strikes. I do not want one. I really don't. And I really miss the fact that I can sing and dance and do all sorts of, well, I don't really dance, but I can sing and, you know, play music and all that other stuff on Whatnot. And I can't do any of that on YouTube because it's just, I cannot risk getting those strikes because I just do not want them to just deactivate my channel. That would be bad. So there's that one right there, all colored in. And then color that one up, and I'm going to get this gold one. Let's see if the gold's been activated. Yep, the gold has been activated. So I'm going to take this gold right here, and I'm going to do this one with the gold glitter pen. And we'll see if the gold glitter pen has any difference with the leaf as opposed to the acrylic pens. Because this one's the gold glitter pen, and I'm hoping that you'll be able to see a difference with the gold glitter pen than you would with the other pen. Right there. Oh, there I go singing again. See, that's what it's in my nature to sit there and sing. I can't sing. I sing horribly. I keep telling you, I couldn't carry a tune if you put it in a bucket and handed it to me. But I love to do it anyway, even though I can't actually do it. But there's the glitter one. And the glitter one comes out looking like that, which is a little different. It does have a little metallic twinge to it. Didn't quite get it all. Hold on. I missed a spot. And do that. There we go. Just like so. So you got this now. And then you put this on top of your card. on top of your card base, and it gives you this beautiful texture right there, and a beautiful texture and beautiful color. You know, just using one of those thin embossing folders and a strip of vellum. And then you've got this beautiful card for like Thanksgiving or a fall anniversary, a fall birthday, a fall wedding. Anything like that could be usable for this. I think it's just so cool looking. I don't know what y'all think about it, but I think it's just the most coolest thing. It's really nice to have in the craft stash, Kelly. Yep, I'm dancing my car. I'm dancing. My cat thinks I lost my mind. Thank you very much. No worries. No worries. None whatsoever. It's a Jersey thing. Have you tried doing that in the embossing folder, then running it through the folder adds the color for you? Oh, okay. So you're talking about taking the embossing folder and either on the debossed or the embossed side, putting color on it, putting color and paint on it. And I've seen people do it. I've never actually done it. But I have seen people do it, and I've seen the effect of it, and I like the effect of it. But this one is the one that I like this better because I get to choose more than one color. And I know you can do more than one color on an embossing folder. I know you can sit there and like get the little paint out and paint it different colors. That's fussy. we have very fully covered the fact that Chatty does not do fussy. Chatty doesn't like fussy. Chatty is selling everything that requires fussy. Because Chatty is not a fussy person. I mean, this is about as fussy as Chatty is ever going to get. And that's just coloring between the lines that have already been made for me on an embossing folder. I don't do fussy. Now, what you're talking about would be absolutely beautiful. And I've seen a lot of people do it, and it is amazing. Just to take certain colors and to impress them onto either the embossed or the debossed side. If you do it on the embossed side, then all of the leaves are colored. If you do it on the debossed side, then the area around the leaves are covered. But again, in order to get multiple different colors, you have to do it with multiple different inks and a marker, and I don't do that. So what I can do is I can do it this way. I can put the red down and I can see what happens. I've never actually done it, so why not test it? But I'm just going to test it on a piece of paper. I'm not going to do it with one of my vellum strips. Or maybe I will do it. No, I'm not going to do it with vellum. Maybe I'll do it with vellum. I can't decide. I'm going to do it with vellum. Stick the vellum in. I got to get the machine back up here, which means I got to move some of this stuff. I swear, other crafters on YouTube, I'm telling you, if you could see the next 6 inches of their desk, you would see exactly that they are exactly like me. They just don't show you those other 6 inches, whereas I sit there and go, ha, look at my 6 inches. Cece, you should try ombre inking the debossed side too. Oh, that would be pretty. Yeah, it's probably never going to happen, though. I mean, again, fussy. I don't do fussy. I just don't. I don't want anything that requires me to think more than, like, a little bit. Because, you know, I guess it's a spoon thing, or it's a laziness thing, or it's a combination of both, or maybe I'm just rationalizing thing. I don't know where it falls into, but I just don't do that. And I lost my papers. I lost my pressing papers. There they are. Nope, that's not them. There they are. That is them. Okay. You are not allowed to see off the mat in my house. See, I truly believe that that's where people are, that you know, that's just the way it is in crafting, and I show you off the mat, you know, why not? There it is. So here it is right here. Let's see if I can get it into the frame because I've got stuff in the way now. Ah. All right, so here we go. So this is, I just did the side where I think it was the embossed side. And I got this, and that's actually really quite pretty. I do have to say that's actually really gorgeous. Hold on. The thing with this, though, is that won't dry. I have noticed a lot of people saying when they use vellum for something like this, it just won't dry. Because the dye ink on vellum, there's nothing for it to sink into. Ah, don't do that! Get back up there. Go, shoo, shoo. My Miss Piggy came out. But it won't dry completely, which is why it goes on the bottom side. Ooh, Kelly with the cricket lamp question. No. I mean, come on. No. Where'd you ask it? I was going with that cricket lamp. I'm still using this one. That's how I was going with the cricket lamp. Just slapping it out there. I dollars to donuts. Kelly has the cricket lamp on her bingo card. So she's going to bring it up just so I say something about it. So this one can go on here like that, and it would be really pretty on there. I mean, that's just absolutely gorgeous with the way the coloring comes out, and I could fold it down on that side. And it's really pretty, but again, this is not ever going to dry. I suppose I could put embossing powder on it because I can heat emboss this. Let's try that. I mean, what the heck? Let's try it. I mean, it's just a little bit of time and a little bit of temperature, neither of which actually exist. Time and temperature are both human constructs. They are human constructs based on natural phenomenon. Neither time nor temperature actually exists. You see, we all do. You all have the cricket lamp on your bingo cards. That's too funny. Oh my gosh, that's just too funny. All right, so here we go. I'm going to end up pouring almost this entire bottle out, though. This is going to be scary. Look how much embossing powder I'm pouring out to cover this thing. Oh my gosh, I did. I poured out like half the bottle. There we go. Oh! I just got a cloud of embossing full of powder that went off in that direction. Yay. Okay, let's see if I can get this back in here without making a huge mess. No bets. Oh, wait, it doesn't all fit now. It got bigger. The gaps between, it got less dense. It didn't get bigger, it got less dense, so the gaps between are farther apart. Oh, there we go. Oh, wait. I gotta clean up my phone. I have embossing powder all over my phone. Oh, no, I just lost everything. Wait, Stum, come back, come back. No! Why is my phone being like this? What in the world is going on with my phone? Can y'all see that? You can't see anything. It's on. Oh. Okay, so I have no idea what's going on with my phone. Oh, I turned down the brightness. Whoops. Oopsies. Oh, Chatty can't work a phone. Did anybody have Chatty can't work a phone in their live? There we go. Anybody have Chatty can't work a phone in their bingo card? Wait, is vellum flammable? No, but vellum can shrink. This vellum I got from Michael's. This vellum does not shrink when it gets heat embossed. Well, the tag is gone. This vellum came from Michael's. It's Recollections brand Michael's, not sponsored, but that's the one that I'm using, and it does not melt into heat embossing. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to put it up here where you can see it. Hold on. I'm going to burn myself. I'm totally going to burn myself, but I'm going to try to get some more light over here so you can see it. But this one doesn't melt when you heat it. Now, there are vellums that will melt when you heat them, but this one doesn't. See? You can see it starting to melt the embossing powder. Right there, right along in there, and then through there, melting the embossing powder, but not melting the vellum. There are vellums that will melt if you heat emboss them, but this is not one of them. Ow! Burning myself. Hot. 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 In case anybody's wondering, it's hot. Yeah, I know, tweezers, blah, blah, blah. I gotcha. I hear ya. I do. Tweezers and all. So there we go. No, I missed a spot right there. There we go. I think I got it all now. So that's now totally embossed. Now Chatty burns herself. I do have on my bingo card. Yeah, that's a pretty given one. If I pull out the heat tool, I'm going to burn myself. Oh, I missed another spot. I missed a big spot right there. Like right in the center, not even a little bit embossed. There we go. But yeah, so this vellum you can heat emboss. There are vellums that you can't heat emboss because they will melt on you. And they'll shrink up like shrinky dinks. But this one you actually can. And this is the one that I got from Michael's. So now that that's embossed, it should not leak, spread, rub off, whatever the ink is. That's actually really pretty. Whoever suggested doing that, thank you. That turned out really nice. That's a really cool piece. And now I can touch it without worrying about spreading the ink to other places because it's been embossed in place. That's pretty cool. I bet if Cece tries hard enough, she can melt that. I bet I could, but I'm not going to try hard enough because this is a pretty little piece. So that could be put over this. Oh no, it doesn't really look good on the copper, which is odd because you'd think it would look good on the copper. Let's see. Where's the silver one that I got out? I got out a piece of silver too. Oh, dang it. It's missing. There it is. Now that looks really good on the silver though. And actually I could cut that. Eddie. Oh, Eddie. Eddie. I'm going to cut this one in half so that I actually have 2 pieces of this. I'm going to put one down on the piece of silver that I have. Eddie came out. I think all of y'all have Eddie on your things too. Nope, not on the it doesn't look good on the copper. I need to put the silver out. There we go. So this one right there. So that, I mean, and it works both ways, honestly. I could put it embossed. This is the embossed side up. This is the embossed side down. So this is the heat embossing towards the card front, and this is the heat embossing away from the card front. But it works both ways because this doesn't move now. All the sheep just ran away. She needs heat resistant suit and cust resistant, ink resistant. I do, don't I? I knew I should have put silicone tongs in that package. Doris gave me a pair of silicone tongs. I have a pair of silicone tongs. I really do. I just don't use them because I'm just lazy. Y'all think that fussy is out of my wheelhouse because I'm just not interested in it. No, I'm just lazy. When it comes right down to brass tacks, I'm just flat screaming lazy. There's no other way of putting it. I mean, we can just sit there and try and gild the lily all we want to, and it's just not going to do any good because I'm just lazy, people. I don't do fussy because I'm lazy. I mean, half of being smart is knowing what you're dumb at. Next hazmat is a hazmat. Next happy meal is a hazmat suit. Oh, I made Amira laugh so much she's crying. She's done it twice now. I found a new carrier for you, Cece. Uh-oh. Oh, dear. What's the new carrier? Oh, my goodness gracious. So, this is the kind of fun that we have with the Chatty Crafty Guild. This is just a fun one because I just need some decompression time. I pushed myself way too hard when I did the whatnot thing over the last yesterday. You know, I was on whatnot for almost 8 hours yesterday and with almost nothing to show for it because I was competing with so many other people who were doing the whatnot thing for the no salesperson, the no whatever it is, the 8% that they take, they weren't doing that. And I mean, honestly, I wore myself out for basically nothing. I mean, completely basically nothing. Because, I mean, I didn't have very many sales because I was competing with so many other people doing the same thing for the same reason. I am not participating in it next time. I'm just going to sit there and just go, yeah, okay, whatever. And just do my normal whatnots on normal days where they take their normal 8% because I can't compete with that kind of thing. I even promoted one of my whatnots. I actually did. I paid for promotion, but I actually used credits to do it. That is gorgeous. Look at how beautiful that is. And then take a little sentiment and put it right there, right, and just slip it right underneath. Like put a little piece of something over there and then put the little sentiment right here, or make it a vertical sentiment, or make this a card that opens this way. That's what I do. Make it a landscape card and then put the sentiment down here. That's just a really pretty card for a safety equipment tester. Oh my gosh. Do you rather be in pain? I'm allergic to intentional pain. It's not that I rather be in pain. It's that my laziness leads me to be in pain. I did a lot of drama when I was in high school, and we had one set designer, one set director. I mean, obviously the teacher was the ultimate set director, but we had one person who helped us build the sets, and he was always in charge, and he would constantly be making things that hurt himself, and he would go, well, that's the easy way. Well, you could do it this way, which would be safer. He goes, nah, that's the easy way. I don't know. Maybe I learned it from him. I couldn't tell you. But so there's that right there. And that's really cool. This one was made by using the vellum in the embossing folder and then putting embossing powder, putting ink on the embossing folder, then running through the vellum and then putting embossing powder on it and then heat sealing it. And that's really pretty. I like that. And that'll be a really pretty card base or card front to put on a card base, just like that, with a nice little sentiment on it down here. That's just a really pretty card. I mean, that could really be anything. I mean, it's definitely got fall vibes, but I mean, it could be anything. Wedding invitation, wedding announcement, wedding congratulations, birthday, anything. Ooh, I like that. Yeah, thank you, Valerie. I do. I think that's really pretty. And honestly, the red and the yellow go together well enough. And it's really not that bad a border. I don't usually like bigger borders, but it's really not that bad a border on there. I have fibromyalgia. How would I notice I'm being in pain? Oh, goodness gracious, Valerie, I'm so sorry to hear that. Yeah, I get that. I mean, it's like constant pain. That's like my anxiety level. I mean, my anxiety level, and I don't mean to diminish what you said in any way, shape, form, or fashion. I'm not one-upping or anything. I'm trying to make another analogy with it. But that's like my anxiety level is like at 8 all the time. You know, if I get more anxious, I just, yeah, okay, I'm more anxious. Yay, I guess. What I do notice is when my anxiety level goes down. And the last time I noticed it went down was when we were crossing that really long bridge over in Tampa. I told you all about that. And it was just so nice to be over the water for so long. My anxiety level went down to like a 6. But the difference between 8 and 6 was immense. It was incredible. So, yeah. So I feel your pain there, Valerie. I do. I understand what it's like to be in constant something, and I wish that I could snap my fingers and make it go away for both of us. I really do, because that would be so nice. I am a spell check tester. Elaine is claiming to be a spell check tester. Even so, every so often I cut myself on something or walk into something and don't even notice. Oh my gosh, I have to identify my bruises as to what I did. Oh my goodness gracious. I'm so sorry you're going through that. Oh yes. Yeah, it's just, oh yeah, when the level goes down, it's like cray cray. It's just cray cray. So, but that's what that's what I wanted to show. I do have another thing that I want to ask people, and I brought this up in Whatnot. I'm going to bring it up here now too. I am considering doing a members only live stream on Wednesday nights, so that those of us that have joined the Chatty Crafty Guild on a separate level, on a further level, can just sit together and chill with each other and just chat with each other. You know, no particular rhyme, reason, agenda, anything, just whatever comes to mind, we just put out there, and we just, you know, have a nice little cafe clutch is what I called it. So, I got an oh yay for that one. I think that Valerie put an oh yay out there for that one. And that would be any level of membership. There wouldn't be like, you just have to be a member. It's not like you have to be a member at $9 million in order to get, no, it's any member. Any level of membership would get it. So that would be something that we could do together and just have, you know, just a smaller group of people just sitting there. I mean, I've only got 13 people watching us right now. And it was up to 15 at one point. You know, just a small group of people just sitting here having a great time, just chatting with each other and, you know, just talking to each other in chat, doing whatever, you know, just a little members only one. Just don't overdo it on your spoons, please. Oh yes, Valerie. Oh, I have to definitely cut back. I way overdid Whatnot yesterday. I'm gonna do Whatnot every day this week because I've already got them scheduled, but I'm gonna limit them to an hour and a half. That's it, and that's all. And I'm gonna do the live stream on Friday night. I'm not gonna start the members only live stream this week. I'm gonna start it next week. And we have the craft with me on Saturday, which we still have to figure out a time on for the 5 of us that are going to be in that. So it's going to be Sandra, I think Sandra, that's not Sherry, Elena, Amira, and Doris. So but that's not going to be televised. Oh, I'm so important that I'm being televised now. Woo, go me. No, that's not going to be shown on any of the live stream things, because I am honestly very, 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 very apprehensive in the idea that I might have a panic attack during it. And if I do have a panic attack during it, I don't really want to have that out there for everyone to see. So that one's not going to be... it is a great idea. Thank you. So it is going to be done, but it's definitely going to be done behind the scenes kind of thing. Because like I said, I don't want to risk having a panic attack on a YouTube broadcast or on a Facebook Live, which I don't do anything on Facebook Live anyway, but, so the very first one is definitely not going to be broadcast. It's just going to be the 5 of us having a little Zoom meeting, and all of the packages have gone out, so everybody should be receiving their package by Wednesday of this week, if not, you know, sooner, hopefully. I really hope so. Oh my gosh. But yeah, so definitely want to do that. But like I said, I definitely don't want it to be broadcast live, because if I have a panic attack during the middle of it, I don't think that would be a pretty thing to have out there. Is there a set price? Is a great idea. Oh, for the memberships, if you go to the description, one of them says this channel has memberships, and it gives you a link that you can click on. I think they start at $2.99. That's $2.99 a month. And I think it goes all the way up to $19.99 a month, but you get different things out of it. You get different things from the different levels of membership, and I have to go through my perks. One of the things they told me in my membership, I am in the membership boot camp. Woo! Go me! I got selected for it and put in it. I think because my channel is growing and I only have a few members, I think is why they selected me. It's like, you've got this other income stream that you're not using completely, so why don't we tell you about it, kind of thing. So I'm in the membership boot camp. One of the things they said was to make sure that the things that you're offering in your different levels of your membership are things that you can actually complete and do. So I definitely have to go back through that and look at it and make sure that what I'm offering is stuff that I can actually follow through on. So hey, Sandy, good to see you. Yay, Sandy Beach is in the house. What, yay. Did I say hi to Kelly? I think I did. Oh, my goodness gracious. Oh, I hope those boots are, the boots are black and stilettos. What boots? It's hard to explain. Some things are so unpredictable because there's no logic to them. Oh, goodness. I missed something. It's my opinion, but I think you are doing great. Going to do great. Thank you, Kelly. I appreciate that. I really do. Is there a set price? Hi, everyone. It's just my opinion. I appreciate that, Kelly. Even 4 months ago, I would never, ever, ever have considered something like this. It would have been so far outside the realm of possibility as to be laughable. And now here I am thinking, you know what, this might become something that we do once a month, and we actually do broadcast on YouTube. This one won't be broadcast on YouTube. I can't risk having a panic attack on YouTube. That would get me attention of a sort that I don't want for the wrong reasons. So, oh, I hope the boots are black and stilettos from the boot camp. Oh, okay, I get it, from the boot camp. It's just their way of saying we're giving you this. It's like this. It's like we're giving you this really intense training that covers 8 weeks, and we only meet once a week. Like, that's not boot camp, people. Okay, but no, you're using that term you keep using. I do not think it means what you think it means, kind of thing. Yeah, because no, that's not a boot camp. That's just a course. I mean, come on, people. If you're going to do it once a week over the course of 8 weeks, that is not a boot camp. That's a course. But you have grown so much since you started this channel. I have. I really have, Kelly. And that's from the support that I get from y'all. I mean, it really, I love the fact that this is something that seems to be back and forth for both of us, that I get support from you, but I keep hearing from you that you get support from me. And I think that's amazing. I really do. I do feel the point to put out there that I am in no way a mental health professional in any way, shape, form, or fashion. And if you need to seek the help of a professional, by all means do so, because I am not one. I just want to put that out there because I don't want anybody to think that this is a substitute for mental health, for true professional mental health help. But yeah, I really think that, you know, I get spoons from y'all, and then I hear from y'all that you are getting spoons from me, and I think that's a beautiful back and forth thing. And I really appreciate what you do for me, and apparently y'all really appreciate what I do for you. And I think that that is a beautiful sharing of everything, and that the community that we're building with that in mind is so amazing. I'm going to do this one as a profile, because the other two have to be landscape. These two have to be landscape just because of the way I did them. So those two are going to be landscape, and this one's going to be profile. But isn't that just the coolest thing? Oh, I wonder. Ooh, do I really risk? I'm going to put one. I'm going to put another one through and see. I'm going to try something. I just had an idea. I have an idea. I have an idea. I'm going to put another one through because I have an idea. Terms give a people a feeling or of a call to action. Yeah, it's all us, babe. You're right, Valerie. It's all y'all. Valerie's so true. Can barely walk some days, yet still loves stilettos boots. I broke my ankle when I was like knee high to a grasshopper. I was really, really young. I have never been able to wear heels because my ankle just won't support it. And to be perfectly honest, I have never missed them. I really haven't. I have put heels on, you know, just to see what I'm missing. And oh my God, those things are so uncomfortable. Why? I mean, why? In my humble opinion. That's my humble opinion. I'm just going to put it out there. That's my humble opinion. But why? Why would you do that? Sorry, I had to hydrate. It's not really hydrating. It's really not. It's not hydrating at all. In fact, it's dehydrating because it's still soda. Sorry, Amira. I know. The water's still in the fridge behind the chicken. I know. We were supposed to eat some of the chicken today, but we ended up eating other food because we didn't want to eat chicken again. See, I found you in the guild and I love it and was never looking for it. That's how our relationships work. Oh, that's too cool, Elena. That's actually really a beautiful sentiment. That really is. That's absolutely beautiful. The higher the heels, the closer to God. Well, yeah, because when you fall down, there you go. No, I'm just saying. I'm just putting it out there, laying it on the counter, letting people look at it. That's all I'm doing. Just putting it out there, letting you look at it. There it is, right there. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. There we go. That's not. I need the other one too. There we go. That one. All right. So here we go. I had too much pressure on it last time, so I'm going to put a little bit less pressure on it this time. And I'm hoping that I haven't moved it out of position because I just felt that I dang it or touch it. Valerie, that's what we say about big hair. Agreed, Elena. I have shoes made for walking and shoes for sitting. Okay, yeah, see, I could see high heels for sitting shoes. Yeah, but definitely not walking shoes. No, indeed, just no. So there it is right there. So that was a little less pressure and it didn't break the thing. I love that. That is so beautiful. I keep saying this in my whatnots as something that you can do with these little embossing folders. And you can only do it with the ones that actually have a gap in here. The three-dimensional ones don't have a gap in them. Now that I've said that, I'm not going to be able to grab a three-dimensional one and say, there we go. This is a three-dimensional one, and the three-dimensional ones don't have the gap in it. Now, you could obviously cut one, but I think that would damage the integrity of the embossing folder. It's just these little two-dimensional ones that have the gap already in it, so you can slide the piece of vellum or the piece of metallic cardstock or whatever you wanted to put through there, and then you run a strip of it, and you get the two ends so that you can attach it to things. Now, obviously, that's most important with the vellum because you can attach metallic cardstock and things like that to anything. It's just the metallic. I am going to try this. Yes, I am. I am totally going to try this. I am going to see what it looks like with Temu brand lunar paste. Valerie, that's what we say about big hair. Oh, I read that one. I was in high school for the big hair years. Oh, so was I. Oh my gosh, the teasing where you took the can of hairspray and teased your hair and oh my gosh. Oh my goodness, I never did that. I was always the person with the ponytail off on the one side. That was me. I was the ponytail off on the side person. I never did the teasing my hair thing. I did the ponytail on one side thing. Clear the way, get to the water. I was high school for the big hair days. Yeah, I loved it. Gen X rules. That's just it. Gen X rules. We had the best of everything. We really, really did. I'm sorry, I know other generations think that y'all were there and y'all are all that, but I'm sorry, no. Gen X is the hands down winner on everything. Oh, we were the last generation that could get lost. We were the last generation that was actually taught and not tested. We were the last generation that could rely on ourselves because we had to, because the whole streetlight rule. Good times, good times. So let's see. I'm going to do this on the... Do I want to do this on the embossed side or the debossed side? I'm going to do this on the debossed side. Just like that. Just a little bit of line there. Oh, another 1/10 of a penny. Oh, I can't do that. My goodness gracious. I so badly want to sing. I want to sing. I want to sing. That is from Holy Grail. And he says, come back here, I'll bite your legs off. He does not say knees off, kneecaps. He says legs. I lost money on a bet on that. I did. He very much says, come back here, I'll bite your legs off. Gen X was self-taught. Oh, we were. Oh my gosh, we were. We were the original FAFO generation. I mean, we had FAFO down to a science. I just, across the board, if it was something that could be around and found out, we did. We found out. We went, hey, let's try this. Oh, that didn't work. Let's try it this way. Oh, that didn't work. Let's do this then. It was great. Oh my gosh, it was great. This is beautiful. This is absolutely beautiful. And of course, I didn't bring out enough of my lunar paste, so I'm going to go in and dip in and get a little bit more lunar paste out. Put it on my little piece of glass over here. There we go. Get some lunar paste on my glass. My cheap Temu brand lunar paste. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, yeah, rode around in the beds of trucks with no seatbelt and her hair flapping in the wind. That was great. Oh my gosh, so many good things. Good times, good times. I think the nicest thing about Gen X was the ability to get lost. You could literally just leave and nobody would know where you were until you showed up again. I mean, there'd be no way for them to find you either. You just decided to show up at some point, which was usually when the streetlights came on. Because you knew, oh, well, now that doesn't look good. See, it looks cool on that side, but it does not look good on the obverse side where I thought it would be so pretty. I had so many high hopes for this, and that's just blah. That's bland and boring. Look at that. Oh, not all of my ideas work out. I was rudely interrupted by a pop-up weather warning saying it will be colder tomorrow. Oh no, and I have to go out, so I blocked the Weather Channel route. Oh my gosh, Elena, that's too funny. I'm telling y'all, Mother Nature is asleep on the keyboard. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Mother Nature is absolutely, positively asleep on her keyboard. There's just, I mean, we've got massive tornadoes coming through the Midwest and ice storms and blizzards and all these other wonderful things that should not occur at the same time, but are. Mama Nature's pissed. She's mad about something. I'm going to try putting a lot more on here. See if that changes it, because that's just not pretty. It's definitely not pretty. The way I did that the first time is just not pretty. Just not pretty at all. So put that back over there, put that over there, push that back some so you can kind of see what I'm doing, because it's like I have a narrow window of space to show you what I'm doing, and I'm just going to put a lot more on here. I'm just going to cake this up this time. Really and truly, there's no softness to this at all anymore. I am just going to cake this on here. Look at that. I am just absolutely just blastering this down onto it. Getting it all up in there, all in all the little cracks and crevices. And let's see if this makes any difference. I have no idea if it will or not. Probably going to have to take the heat gun to it to dry this out some, because you can see it's curling the paper because there's so much on there. Let's see if that did any good. Flip it over. Not really. I don't like it. That was kind of a fail. I mean, the other side's kind of pretty, but no, that's a fail. And somehow I got more ink on, I got some of the lunar paste on this side of it, which, you know, it's Chatty Crafty. There's no telling what I did wrong. There might be little teeny micro perforations in it from it going through the embossing folder and the vellum not being sturdy enough to do that. You know, vellum is probably one of those that I should spray with water before I go through it. And Elena, that's like when your car makes a weird noise, turn the radio up. Yep. Exactly. Oh, weird noise, turn the radio up. There, now I can't hear it. Woot woot! Keep on driving. One person said about Toyotas that if Toyota starts breaking down, you just drive it faster and it'll fix itself. And I'm like, I'm not sure that's how cars work, but okay. You know, oh look, who had Chatty get stuff on her finger? Bingo! Bingo! The one side is pretty, but the other side is, yeah, this side's kind of pretty. This side has potential to be kind of useful. It looks kind of like a rubbing, like somebody did an etching and then put metallic on it, like a metallic rubbing or something. But for the most part, yeah, kind of blah. There, so that one goes back in there. So, yeah, I'm going to try my heat gun on it and see what happens. Show! It was 90 degrees 2 days ago, and now in the 30s. You serious, Mother Nature, you bipolar? Elena, really and truly, don't hold back your feelings. It's not good for people to repress their feelings. You should express yourself with full and complete commitment. You really shouldn't, you know, be so soft and gentle when you feel something strongly. You should put it out there as strongly as you can. Um, right, Valerie says everybody. I'm not sure what the everybody is. Probably watch out because Chatty's getting out the heat gun again or something. I don't know. Who knows? I bet her mechanic told her that, then sent the builder fix the car. What you have is bottled up feelings, not healthy. Oh my goodness gracious. Oops, 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 oops. I got another 10th of a penny. Who had that on their bingo cards? Everybody. Yeah, that's right. Everybody had it on their bingo cards. Everybody has that on their bingo cards. Those of you that are watching, the Facebook group is linked in the video description. My Facebook page is linked in the video description. And on Friday nights at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, we play bingo with all the silly things that I do in my live streams. Like mentioning the cricket lamp and whether or not Eddie comes out or whether or not Chiquita Spray Nana comes out. Valerie. Valerie. Hi, Valerie. Hello, how are you? Whether or not I use weird, silly voices, whether or not I burn myself. I know I'm working on it, Cece. Okay, Elena, as long as you know that bottling up your emotions isn't good for you, and as long as you're working on it, that's a good thing. I appreciate that. I do. I very much appreciate that dedication to perfection and to authenticity, because, of course, we love authenticity in this group. That is, and that's not a joke. We do. We love absolute authenticity. This is the group of people that you can be yourself in because you're not too much. One of the things that I keep saying is if you're too much for somebody, those are not your people. You need to go find your people. Don't diminish yourself to make someone else happy. You should be yourself with people who appreciate you. And this is a group where you do not have to diminish yourself. This is a group that absolutely embraces and celebrates authenticity in every manner that it is. I told you we're trying to work it out with Chiquita Spray Nana. It's not easy, though. I know, Valerie. Chiquita Spray Nana still has that triggery thing for you. You did say, though, that now that she has a name, that I've decided that she's a she. You did say that now that she has a name, you're going to try and work it out with her. The new people that don't know us are probably wondering what the hell they walked into, right? Oh my gosh, right? Absolutely. They're wondering like, what? Oh my gosh. But some of them are going, hey, I found my people. These are my kind of people. And those are the ones that we definitely want to encourage to be part of this, because this is a group where you can be exactly who you are and you will be welcomed and embraced and cherished and all those other good things. And I don't like this. I've done the whole thing with it. I've done the lunar paste. I've done the thing. I mean, it's not horrible. Let me put it on top of something and see what it looks like on top of something. It's not horrible. I mean, you can definitely see detail where the indentations were from where it was embossed. This side definitely looks much better than this side. This is just a splotchy mess. But yeah, so I'll use it. I'll find some way to use it. It might just end up in one of my journal pages, just as this is something that I did on my live stream. You walked into the most authentic weirdos group there is. Welcome. Exactly, Valerie. You're absolutely right. I know if I've gone too far, if my cat cowers in the corner. Are you still dancing, Elena? Is that what it is? Oh, I'm sorry. I did. Oh, I went there. Oh my gosh. Shame on me. Bad Chatty. But yeah, so this really is a group that is welcoming and accepting of almost everybody. I mean, if you grew up to be a bad person, we're going to talk smack about you. I'm just putting it out there. We are definitely going to talk smack about you if you grew up to be a bad person. If you grew up to be a bad person who supports a racist pedophile, yes, we are going to talk smack about you. You can still be here, but we're going to talk smack. That's a start. Like look like leather. Don't throw it out. Oh yeah. Oh, it does look like leather. Well, that's kind of cool. That's a great observation, Elena. I like that. Valerie says that your kitty's going to be okay, Elena. I definitely feel safe and included. Yay, yay, Kelly. I'm so happy. Yes, we see you. We appreciate you. We love you. We honor you. We cherish you. That's what this group is all about. And then some crafting too. Because why not? In this group. So that was it. She meant to do that. I did. Absolutely. Oh, yes. I totally meant to do that. Yeah. That was definitely my intention. Yeah. That is definitely where I was going when I started this. Absolutely. Positively. If if you buy that, I do have a bridge, you know, it's in Arizona called London Bridge. And there's oceanfront property right outside of it. Just so you know. I finally decided to sit before collapsing. Oh, good. Good choice, Elena. Very good choice. Oh, my goodness gracious. Oh, okay, I am going to end this at an hour. I'm actually going to end this one at an hour. I have overdone it a lot recently, and I need to not overdo it because I need to maintain all of this for all of us. I will be live Friday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. I might pop up live at some point in time on YouTube. I don't know when. Just subscribe and hit the notification bell, which usually works, but Valerie can sit there and say, no, it doesn't. But that's okay, Valerie. I'll send you all the links every time I go live because it doesn't tell you. Yeah, absolutely. There are no mistakes in crafting. Absolutely none. So, yeah, so I'm going to end this one here, and I hope that everybody feels a little bit better now than when you started, and I hope that if you're lurking, that my emotional support background noise was helpful to you. And if you think about it and can, I would love a thumbs up. That would be an awesome thing. If it's not in your wheelhouse to even give me a thumbs up, that is totally fine. Lurking is absolutely welcome here, absolutely appreciated here. So I'm so grateful to all of you. I'm so pleased that we have found each other and that we are supporting each other. And I am so happy to say that these are a group of great people that I can call my friends. And I really and truly appreciate all of you. So I hope everybody has a great night. I will definitely be live Friday, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, maybe sooner. I don't know. And I'm definitely going to start at the members only next Wednesday, not this Wednesday, next Wednesday. So the first Wednesday in May. So hugs and hearts to everybody. Hugs, hearts, cheers, cheers, and happy crafting.